Both Baudelaire children will be needed on this adventure. Try switching to Klaus now. Well done. At times the children will be faced with more laborious tasks. A phrase which here means pushing heavy objects across the room.
It's my turn.
Nice work. While jumping is only recommended for people with strong knees or insects in their trousers, let's give it a go. Stealing is a very impolite habit, and it is something you should never, ever, ever, ever do. Borrowing, on the other hand, is tolerable. Collect that boxing glove now. Even the smartest person in the world can be forgetful at times. If you've forgotten what you're looking for, this list should do the trick. Once you feel you have spent enough time in this dreadful place, you may leave through that door. In these dark moments, when their spirits were down, one thing always made the children feel better. Memories of their late mother and father, who they missed very much. While I personally am not a fan of small, dark spaces, Sunny Baudelaire was extremely brave for her age.
Sunny, try biting through the board that's blocking the door.
Sunny liked to bite things with her 4 very sharp teeth. Sunny didn't enjoy pushing nearly as much as biting, but she would do anything to help her brother and sister.
Thanks, Sunny. I wonder what these are. Maybe we'll need them later.
We'll start with the coffee can. That'll serve as a casing for the device. Next, we'll use the broom. It'll be the handle you hold on to, Klaus. Next up, the spring. Springs store and supply energy, which we'll be needing for sure. And last, the boxing glove. Guaranteed to deliver a solid punch. And there you have it. I call it the Brilliant Bottler.
For shaking hands with extremely large people, or clearing rats out of a room, your choice.
That wasn't so bad. Let's find some more.
Ew! More rats!
Ah. Oh, come on!
I'm getting good at this. Let's keep
Whatever.
looking.
Mug seems to be working fine now.
Oh no, this house is overrun.
Ah! We should find the kitchen. I bet most of them are in there.
Already a reset. This is gonna have to be an insane Rats D
This
for it
house
not
is
to be a
filthy.
reset.
How can anyone live like this?
I know I put one and done in the title, but that's past Rats. Past 2 splits don't count. Where are you?
It's my turn. We've got the rotten fruit. Let's look around for the other items.
Do the fight just for my average segments. I'll reset. Already past the halfway point of the segments, so I may as well finish the segment. So my average segments are more accurate.
Hey!
Eats into some of the time, but whatever.
Ow!
It's not looking like I'm gonna get out of book 1 today anyway.
Ow! Oh!
I know we just started the stream, but you tell. Like plus 14, that ain't a good sign. Yeah, no. 8 seconds behind balanced, and balanced only loses 3 seconds to my best segment, so even compared to
Those
balanced,
spiders are particularly nasty.
there's no point.
Both Baudelaire children will be needed on this adventure. Try switching to Klaus now.
I'll take it from here.
Well done. At times, the children will be faced with more laborious tasks. A phrase which here means pushing heavy objects across the room.
It's my turn.
Nice work. While
Yo,
jumping
baby,
is only
thank you.
recommended for people with strong knees or insects in their trousers, let's give it a go. Stealing
I won't lie
is
to
a
you,
very
I'm putting watch
impolite
delay,
habit,
but we'll see how it
and it is
goes.
something you should never, ever, ever, ever do. Borrowing, on the other hand, is tolerable. Collect that boxing glove now. Even the smartest person in the world can be forgetful at times. If you've forgotten what you're looking for, this list should do the trick. Once you feel you've spent enough time in this
I'll do my
dreadful
best.
place, you may leave through that door.
Wow. That is not my best.
In these dark moments, when their spirits
RNG
were
minute.
down, one thing always made the children feel better. Memories of their late mother and father, who they missed very much.
Yeah, we've already lost like 2 seconds, but that's fine.
While I personally am not a fan of small, dark spaces, Sunny Baudelaire was extremely brave for her age.
You're Alucard, thank you.
Sonny, try biting through the board that's blocking the door.
Sunny liked to bite things with her 4.
I think I can
very
afford
sharp
1 attempt after this. Only 1 attempt
Sunny
though.
didn't enjoy pushing nearly as much as biting, but she would do anything to help
If I
her
reset
brother
again,
and
I'm just
sister.
gonna have to stick it. Oh yeah, that run is very bad.
Thanks, Sonny.
I've been alright.
I wonder what these are. Maybe we'll need them later.
I had a pace like 6 minutes faster than that,
We'll start with the coffee can.
but then like,
That'll serve as a casing for the device.
yeah, Ultimecia did Hell's Apocalypse. I think that's what's called,
Next,
Hell's
we'll use the
Apocalypse.
It'll be the handle you hold on
And
to.
I couldn't figure out what happened. I couldn't.
Next
I was
up,
unable to
spring.
find out
Spring stores
why
supply
that
energy,
happened.
which we'll be needing for
Like, I
sure.
don't know what he did in the
And
last
the
fight
box
for it to
glove.
happen.
guaranteed to deliver a solid punch.
I don't know what I did wrong.
And there you have it. I call it the Brilliant Bopper.
The Brilliant Bopper. Perfect for shaking hands with extremely large people, or clearing rats out of a room. Your choice.
That wasn't so bad. Let's find some more.
Ew! More rats!
I'm getting good at this. Let's keep looking.
And at the time, the last person I saw that it happened to, he asked someone in the Discord about it, and they got shit talked in a private call, like for you know, asking them after their run died. So me being the bitch that I am, I was like, yeah, I mean I could ask for help, but I'd rather just like bury it under the rug.
Oh no, this house is overrun.
Oh, someone else had it happen and they got shit talked, so let's not ask for help, because I'm a bitch. Because I'm a fucking pussy, but yeah.
We should find the kitchen. I bet most of them are in there.
Yeah, I mean, the guy's a good guy, he just likes to run his mouth. I mean, I like to run my mouth sometimes as well, so I you know, I can't criticise someone for that.
This house is filthy. How can anyone live
It's easy to just randomly shit talk someone in a call. I've been there. I know what it's like. Especially if you've been having a shitty day. It's still fucking toxic, but yeah, it happens. But that person ended up getting a world record in that category in the end, so...
We've got the rotten fruit. Let's look around for the other items.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained, you know.
Ow! 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 Hey!
Yeah, FFA is easily one of the coolest communities, like hands down.
Ow!
It's just, you know, anything that has like 10 or more on us is gonna have some level of like gossip in it. It's just the way it is. I was gonna say there's probably even gossip in this community, but I mean this like
particularly nasty.
this run has over 10 runners now, so.
Hi.
I mean, yeah, most people in this community are no strangers to calling people out. They'll come up and banter and call people out for stuff just for a laugh. In good faith.
I think there may be something behind that bookcase.
True.
I think there may be something behind that bookcase.
We lost 7 seconds that split, but we are running against the gold, so it's kind of expected. A gold right after I did the Rat Centurion as well. Like, that's not just any gold, that's a gold after practicing that literal segment for like fucking 5 hours. So yeah, that's like, it's gonna be a hard gold to match. I think losing 7 seconds to it is like the expectation, really. That's how much I saved in my PB when I got when I got that gold. I saved like 7 seconds.
Let's start with
See,
the filter.
averages.
I I've had to bend it a bit to
Yeah,
ensure
it's like,
proper
see, I
grip.
still save time over my average segment
Next
there,
is
so...
the fan. The fan will provide the propulsion we need. Next
Rats
up,
are just going to
the
be hard to
funnel.
run against.
The funnel will allow the fruit to be aimed correctly. And last, the fork. It'll need a handle so I can carry it around. All in all, a crafty piece of machinery. I call it the fruit flinger.
Yeah, I should have like an A29 at least in FF8. That being said, considering I use the easy CM route, especially on PSX, it's not too bad of a run. It's not the worst run in the world. Like, I was using easy CM on PSX.
Well, now she's angry.
I mean, Riedl's got an A29 doing that, but Riedl was fucking insane. Riddles is a really fucking good speedrunner, so... Yeah, they're definitely worse runs on the board, like, for sure. I'm not saying the runs that are slower than mine are shit. You know, I put some effort into that. Definitely drilled the menus and such. But, I mean, I enjoy doing menus anyway, so, I don't know. Me drilling menus doesn't really feel like practice. For me, it's therapeutic. I enjoy it. The only toxic community you come in contact with was the Spiral one that people floating on. Yeah, I mean, like, the individual runners for Spyro seem fine, but, like, definitely the chat at the very least.
Klaus, do you remember the game you and Dad used to play?
A perfect fit. Let's see what's next. The splendid Stegosaurus.
The chatters for Spyro can be vicious, like, for sure. They're a bit more mature than SM64 viewers, but you still have those bad eggs in there, that's for sure. I think most of the runners seem chill
Check
with it.
that one off the list. The pleasant painting.
Yeah, they are the absolute
Another one
worst.
down.
I mean, some of the emotes they post are fine, like clean and stuff like that. Just the generic memes, but like people that watch are fucking sinister.
Klaus.
Check that one off the list. The majestic moon. A perfect fit. Let's see what's next. The amazing athlete.
Keep looking. I know you can do it.
Right where it belongs. Another one down.
Children, I don't.
But I mean, I think normally I've been able to shut down those like Spyro chatters that are like that. Normally I just ask them, like they'll post something, they'll just like, "Do you run this game?" And then they'll just say nothing.
It's my turn. I'll start with the extinguisher. The pressure releases will give Sunny a boost. Next is the book strap. It's what we'll use to attach the device to her. Next, the pull cord. This will allow Sunny to turn the device on and off. Another work of genius, if I do say so myself. I call it the baby booster.
Generally, it's better for babies to remain safely on the ground. Sunny Baudelaire, however, was no ordinary baby.
Nice, clean. Clean caps lock. That's not any faster than how I normally make that fast cycle, but it looks better. Cosmetically, it was better. Because of the cycles, it's still just as fast, but it looks cooler. Alright, peace out, God. Hope it goes well. Wow, my webcam froze. Awesome. I love it when that happens. Real fucking cool, man.
It's my turn.
Yeah, this pace ain't great, but it's definitely better than the other day. Like on Wednesday, I was like plus 16 or some shit here. It's probably more like plus 9. But I definitely think this is a better pace than Wednesday. We are still getting back into the swing of it. I did like take over a week off or something like that.
But you'll have to play faster. A little faster. Before anyone sees us.
Let's start with the legs of the tripod. These will give me the height that I need. Next is the piano wire. When applied correctly, it will provide rotary motion, allowing the legs to rise and fall. Next are my boots. I'll attach the legs to my boots so I can use them whenever I choose. And last, the straps from the snowshoes. These should hold it all together. Ready for action. I call them the steady stilts.
Stilts are useful for circus performers, people with very long arms, and those wishing to reach things they could not ordinarily reach. Try using violet stilts.
How can Count Olaf expect us to make dinner without any...
This goop is gross. That steam way to get Klaus across. Klaus, I've drained the tunnel.
These rats seem meaner than the others. I wonder if they've been affected by the goop. Ah! I need to find a way to help Violet get through. It's all clear, Violet. You can get through on your stilts now.
Ugh, I've never smelled anything that disgusting before. Tomatoes are up too high. Sonny, can you help us out?
Great, that's fucking 18 seconds lost. How about that? I was actually mashing square there to fucking punch the fuck out of that rat. My mind actually went to mashing square there to fucking punch that fucking rat. Fuck's sake.
Who would store their food in a place like this?
There is no split in the entire run where I have like 30 seconds of time saved now. I promise you. There is no split.
Klaus?
Fuck me sideways.
Count Olaf's henchmen are on patrol. You stay
Ah, man. Fuck's sake. Too bad. Play again tomorrow. Try again tomorrow. I can promise you there is no split in the run where I have 29 seconds of time saved. have to play like a 114 LRT for the rest of the run. Yeah, for the rest of the run, I'm gonna have to play like 114 LRT. Which the LRT for this run is like 116. LRT for my PB is a 116. I'm gonna have to play like a fucking I'm gonna have to play like a fucking 114 LRT for the rest of the fucking run for this to actually PB. Fuck's sake. This pace is even worse than on Wednesday. And on Wednesday it was already fucking trash. It was already horrendous. This is even worse somehow. Oh, because I got fucking antsy. You have to wait for the third string of goo anyway. Like, you had to wait for the third one anyway. Like, there's no point on trying to rush jumping past the first, like, fountain of goo. First waterfall of goo.
I'll leave my blueprint here.
There's no point rushing to get past the first waterfall of goo, because you gotta wait for the third one anyway, so what the fuck are you doing? Like, what were you thinking? Well, yeah, but yeah, I have to stick to 100% because my 100% save file fucking... Or, the save file I was using to try and 100% the game has softlogs now. So all my progress is fucking gone. So, the motivation to collect everything has, like, diminished. So I'm just stuck fucking playing any percent. Could try and find the RAM address on Cheat Engine and just fucking edit the event flag that allows me to progress. But with the amount of time that would probably take, probably just be better off just fucking collecting the pieces again, so what's the point? Literally, what's the point of me continuing this? Like, just for me to get a faster tree than last attempt? Yeah, because that means something. Oh, your tree segment was even faster than last attempt. Yay! Yeah, because like last attempt it wasn't fucking horrendous, and it should never be that bad.
Let's head back to the dining room.
Sake, man.
We'll need to place the pieces before we can trigger.
So the 28XX train, Smilers.
That did it.
If you... With the doors locked shut and no way...
Yeah, now they're on definitely fucked.
Violet thought up an ingenious invention to get them out of trouble.
If I launch it at just the right time, this device should hit the track switcher.
You'll need to hit it several times to set the train onto a different track. That's it. Keep it up.
But just before it was too late, a magical flying unicorn swept down from the sky and whisked them to safety. Or maybe not.
I'm going for the faster variant of Tree Skip, and you can't stop me. It's the only thing that's going to save this run. I have to go for the faster variant of Tree Skip. I haven't actually checked what the possible time save is on each segment now, to be fair. It's not going to be 29 seconds, but I'm going to check anyway.
How will we get across?
Okay, we got a second here, 3 seconds there, 4 seconds there, 24 on east. 24 on east is a decent amount, but it's not enough. One second on make up, 1 front, 1 second in front.
I'll take it from here.
It's my turn.
Seven on dock, 4 on upstairs, 6 on house. I'm more like 7 on house, really. 3/4 of a second on boat.
We'll start with your shoes, Klaus.
4/10 of a
and
second on
attach it all
tower. Fake gold.
Next up, the propellers. The rotation of the blades will propel you up and forward.
4/10 of a second on barrels. 7 seconds on reception.
And last, the shoelaces.
And battle was a
I'll
gold.
use those to tie it all together.
Fuck off. Oh.
For my next trick, I give you the levitating loafers.
If floating across treacherous gaps sounds like fun to you, Klaus's new loafers should prove very...
No! Okay, Ron's
Terribly
dead.
sorry, but you
GG.
must try that
07.
again. How upsetting. Let's try that over.
I read about these toads.
Yeah, fucking heard that
They spit
before.
poison, so be careful.
Nobody cares. Literally no one.
This simply won't do. Let's try again. How upsetting. Let's try that over. Do you feel like something awful might have happened? You should.
Fuck off.
Poor Baudelaires.
Yep.
And I thought I had it rough. That sort of thing cannot be allowed to continue. Try again.
Peru, here we come.
Do temple skip for practice, but fuck
No
off.
good can come of this.
That's
Try
why
again.
I do this for practice.
I'm terribly sorry, but you must try that again.
Whee!
I'll pretend I didn't see that.
Oh no, it's Vespula gigantus, a rare species of Australian wasp that explode when they sting you.
Let's see, my average segment's gonna be like a high 127 now.
No, not what I had in mind. Let's try that again.
Almost.
see that coming. Actually, yes, I did. Still, why not have a little bash?
Alright, so far, I found out that my segment with the most possible time to save is east with 24 seconds. Go through and check the rest of them. It's not going to be more than 24 seconds on any of the bad beginning splits, but I'm going to check them anyway. Quarter of a second there, nothing there. 6 seconds there. 3/4 of a second there. A quarter of a second there. 3/4 of a second there. Quarter of a second there. 3 on hatch. 1.5 seconds on fireplace. I basically never get that. I'm pretty sure I need the gold and the green dress to only do 3 sprays per cycle for me to match that gold. So it's kind of redundant. And train, we need an early hit, but if we get the early hit, we can save like almost 4 seconds. 1 second there. Almost 4 seconds on temple skip. 4 seconds on plants. 24 seconds on east. 1 second on makeup. 1 second on front. 8 there. 5 there. 7 there. 3/4 of a second there. 4 temps there. 4 temps there. That one's kind of fake, but whatever. It's not really a lot of possible time save anyway. 4 temps there. 7 seconds there. Nothing on the end. Yeah, so if I'm like less than plus 24 coming out of book 1, I can keep the run. I just need to remind myself of that. As long as I'm less than plus 24, like, if I'm halfway through book 1 and I'm like, man, I really hate this run fucking sucks. If I'm like less than plus 24, I just need to remind myself, I've got 24 seconds to save on east. I mean, I need to get past 3 and temple skip to get to that point, but that's irrelevant because there are extra double jumps I could go for on east that I don't have on my gold yet. So even though it is after the 2 major run killer points, my gold split doesn't have... Yeah, the segment for my gold split doesn't have every double jump in it, so even though it is after those 2 run killer points, like, it doesn't really matter. As long as I'm like, if I'm less than plus 24 in book 1, then like I may as well just play it out. But if I end up like plus 28 like I was then there's pretty much no point. Should have just called it then and there. Because I was like too mad to really be locked into the run anyway, to be fair. But the problem is, if I'm like plus 12, my best possible time to book 2 is probably going to be like 28:05 at least. Yeah, or if I'm like plus 17 seconds, I'll be like, oh no, my best possible time to book 2 says it's over my bad beginning split for my PB, so there's no point in continuing. It's easy for me to fall into that trap. Like, oh, there's no way to be green coming out of book 1, so there's no point in continuing, but I don't think that's true. Because I have to remind myself, there is only a 16-second diff between my PB book 1 and my best segments, so I'm, like, you know, I'm statistically likely to be red coming out of book 1. It's just the expectation, really, from now on. That's like almost a third of the run, and there's only like 16 seconds to save there, so I'm pretty much going to be red coming out in book 1 anyway. And the best book 1 I've had is a 2806, which is only 2 seconds faster than my BB. So I've never had a 27 book 1. Like, sure, it would be nice to get one, but it's not worth, like, resetting over and, like, getting mad over the prospect of possibly getting a 27 book 1 and then being disappointed when I don't get a 27 book 1. I have to expect I'm not going to get a 27 book 1. Maybe if a unicorn shows up and the stars align, like, maybe I'll get a 27 book 1, but I shouldn't be shooting for it. I should not be expecting it. I should just let it come to me and just be happy if it happens. But if not, like, you know, I'm probably, you know, reasonably, I'm not going to be getting a 27 book 1. It would be nice, sure. And it, honestly, it still is a 27 book 1 if you don't include train. But, you know, obviously I'm referring to the train split being there. Like, book 1 including train. It'd be nice to get a 27, but it's probably not going to happen. If it happens, cool. If not, I shouldn't be too tilted about not being able to get one, really. Like, I'd have to only lose 6 seconds to my best segments in the first third of the run. Like, you know, I should not be expecting that at all. So yeah, just need to remind myself, if I'm less than plus 24 coming out of book 1, TLDR, then just play the fucking run out. Just play the fucking run out. Like, if it doesn't work out, you can just, like, full YOLO at East. It's not a big deal. I mean, sure, I'll have to get bridge skip in West, because I am running against bridge skip in West now. But, I mean, even if I decide to not do it, that's, like, 5-second time loss, so not a huge deal. Yeah. I am now playing for 24 seconds on East. That is the main goal of PB attempts from now on, is to get that time save in East, and if I don't get it, I can just reset, and I can go home and not feel shit about it, or feel guilty about the fact that I reset there, because that is my time save split now. That's what I'm playing for. That is what I'm playing for. I'm playing for 24 seconds on East. So if I don't get it, then, like, you know, there's no harm in calling it. Little bro went full rage mode, hitting attempt number 100. Speed tourists when their attempt count reaches 100. Why aren't my splits shown? Fuck. Have my splits been on the whole run? Have they been on the screen? Have my splits been there? Has no one been able to see what I'm raging at? What's going on here? What the fuck? It's because of fucking flow timer. So I close the splits after checking what my possible times are. Fucking flow timer, man. Yeah. Flow timer equals live split, yeah. I guess flow timer probably is built on C# or something. That's probably why. Picks up the same, like, general type of GUI. Yeah. Speed tourists when their attempt count reaches 100. Until like the whole world is over, going to full rage mode. Why does the run.gg averages say 133.39, whereas on live splits are 127.38? I think that confirms it. That has to confirm it. The way live split does averages has to be weighted somehow. Like, they have to have, like, some... Like, the way they do it and the way they pass it, it has to be weighted in some aspects. It's the only way I can think of why, like, run.gg or even Splits.io when it was around, your averages would be like, a lot higher than it says on live split. Even on Ben and Sweden's, like, live split analysis tool, your averages are, like, a lot higher than what live splits say they are. But honestly, despite the fact they're that much higher, they do seem more accurate. They do seem more realistic to what they would actually be. I think on live split they have to be weighted in some manner. Just to confirm that, let me look at a run where I have like over 1,000 hours. No, they seem a bit too high. No, they seem too high on run.gg. Because it's saying my average 7th heaven is a 2309, which is horrendous. But I guess there have been times I've split 7th heaven where my guard skip was like stupid slow. Like way back. Yeah, there's a lot of early attempts where I just didn't understand the game at all. I was just kind of like going through the motions and I just get like really, really, really shit split times. Of course, because there were so many of those, that would be why the averages would be weighted up so much. So maybe they are actually accurate. Like a 927 Guard Scorpion seems like a reasonable average for Guard Scorpion. 2309, 4641, 4247 Reno average. Okay, yeah, no, these do seem like accurate. But bear in mind my early attempts, like a 4247 Reno does seem like that is pretty average. It's terrible if I'm going for a PB, but like if I factor in the earlier attempt, then like yeah, 4247 Reno does seem about right. But yeah, in FF7 my averages on run.gg are 708.59. Whereas when I got my 639, I'm pretty sure my averages on live split were like a 646. Still alive? No, he's done. Oh, what's up, Medical? Welcome back. So in Cellar, you know, like the sunny section in the basement of Book 1, where at the end you have to go left to right. You have to like quickly jump left, right, like the start of that section. You have like the goo waterfall kind of thing, where like the goo's like flowing downwards, and there's like 3 of them. After the first 2, you gotta wait for the 3rd one anyway. But I decided to be hasty and antsy, and like, as I saw the animation finish, I decided to jump then. And then obviously it hit me back, and then I had to wait another cycle. And then also on top of that, I missed the steam cycles at the end, so I tried to go left, right, left, right, left, right, and then I got hit by one of them. So I went from +7 to +28. Yeah. I lost 21 seconds in that section. And I still continued the run after that, but then I decided to go for a more risky tree skip, which is like 5 seconds faster, and obviously I didn't get it. But I mean, the run was pretty much dead anyway. But yeah, I've gone through and checked now. My biggest time save is 24 seconds on this split, east. So I just gotta remind myself, like, there's no need to rush it and play risky in Book 1. Like, as long as I'm less than +24 in Book 1, I can play the run out, and I don't need to be hasty and try and squeeze out some, like half seconds or whatever, semi-seconds. I don't need to, like, try and squeeze out, like, semi-seconds and shit. I just gotta remind myself, like, yeah, I can be less than +24 leaving Book 1, that's fine. Because, like, it would be nice to get a 27 Book 1, including the train split. But it's probably not going to happen. Like, in the first third of the run, there's only 16 seconds between my summer best and my PB split there, so, you know, realistically, I'm going to be behind coming out of Book 1, and that's just the reality of it. even my best pace train is like a 2086, which is only like 3 seconds faster. So as much as a 27-bit one as possible, I should not expect it. Like, unless I'm willing to sit there and reset for 5 hours, like, I should not expect a 27-bit one. Nice if it happens, but I shouldn't be disappointed if it doesn't either. I should really just expect to be behind. As long as I'm, like, less than plus 24, I'm fine. I'll just play for the time save in East. I mean, yeah, East is after Tree Skip and Temple Skip, so the fact that the time save's there is kind of skewed. But my best segment, yeah, my best segment on East doesn't go for every double jump, so even if I do lose extra time on Tree Skip and Temple Skip, I can just pull all the stops there. Just gotta remind myself to play for those 24 seconds. I even made a command for it. Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna remind myself of that. I mean, West, which is the next split, I am running against Bridge Skip and West, which saves like 5 seconds, so if I opt out doing that, that's already 5 seconds lost, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, the fact I'm running against Bridge Skip probably means I should just go for it every run anyway, and if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. But I mean, yeah, if I get all that time save in East, and I discard Bridge Skip and West and lose like 5 seconds, and I still end up PBing, then that would be better to run against for sure. Absolutely. So yeah. As mad as I'm getting in Book 1, just gotta remind myself. That, yeah. I do have time saved to play for. Yeah, I've got about 20 minutes tops here. I might recollect everything in Book 1. I'm not sure if I have time. Probably gonna watch the cutscene as well, actually. But yeah, the save file I was using to collect everything, like my 100% progress save file. It's not at 100%, but let's just dub it the 100% save file, just because that's the save file I've been working on. It's soft locked now, so I can't collect everything on it. I can't enter any of the doors in Reptile Room anymore, so I have to start from the beginning. Or find the RAM address and cheat engine and change the flag to allow me to progress, something like that. But that would take so long, I'd probably be better off just collecting all the pieces again anyway. But yeah, we're gonna have to recollect everything now. It's annoying, but whatever. Yeah, as much as I only have 20 minutes, I'm not even sure 20 minutes is enough to collect everything here in Book 1 either, so I'm just gonna let the cutscenes play out.
The video game you are
Oh,
about to
you're not
play
supposed to
is
click the option, you're supposed to click...
Hello.
You're supposed to click save. Oh man. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter, because I'll let you save anyway, but I need to make sure I have correct memory card plugged in.
Switching to Klaus now.
Yeah, like, I was thinking, like, if we are making a task for this game, we kind of have to know the RAM addresses anyway. But I'm pretty sure the task will be on the GameCube version and not the PS2 version. So it's kind of a fool's errand. But as much as it would be nice to find out how the RAM addresses work, we'd have to find different RAM addresses for GameCube anyway. Maybe. I'll see how much I enjoy collecting the pieces. Which, up until that soft lock, I was enjoying it a lot, to be fair. It was a lot of fun collecting everything. But yeah, for now, let's just say we'll see. I'll see how much I enjoy collecting everything. And if I enjoy it, then I'll probably run Hundo.
The video
Which,
game
to be
you are
fair,
about
yeah,
to
if I'm
play
going to be running
is
100%
extremely
anyway, I
unpleasant.
need to get used to
If
having
you are
to start
interested
from the
in
beginning
casting
and then
magic
collect everything
spells,
anyway,
or saving
so
the Earth from alien
this is probably even
invasions,
better,
you might as well
to be
stop
honest.
right now. If a happy ending is
I need to
important
put
you,
myself in the
you will
mindset that if I'm
certainly
doing
be
100%
better
runs, I'm going to
off
be starting
with
from the
something
beginning
else.
anyway, so
In this game, not only is there no happy ending, there is
it's just
no
more
happy
practice at the
beginning,
pieces in
and very few
book 1 and 2,
happy
isn't it?
things in the middle.
That's just what I
Because not
have to
very
tell
many
myself.
happy things happened in the lives of the 3 Baudelaire children, who are Violet, the oldest,
Exactly,
her brother
yeah.
Klaus, and their very young
Need to
sister
prepare
Sunny.
myself for the fallout.
Sunny was at an age where one mostly speaks in a series of unintelligible shrieks, which most people had trouble understanding. For instance,
Mr. Poe? From the bank?
Children, I'm afraid I must inform you of an extremely unfortunate event. I'm very sorry to tell you this. Your parents have perished in a fire that destroyed your entire home.
perished is a word which here means they were lost forever to everyone who loved them, and that the world had suddenly become a lonely and sinister place in which the children had to see their way.
I know you must feel awful right now, but I have some very good news for you. As the executor of your parents' estate, I've made arrangements for you to live with your dear uncle, Count Olaf. Consider yourselves lucky, children. He's an actor by trade. Generosity is rare in his profession.
We don't know a Count Olaf.
Hello, hello, hello. I am your beloved Count Olaf. And welcome to my humble dwelling, or in the words of the great French poet Ovid, mi casa et su casa. Violet, enchanté.
How do you do?
And this must be Klaus.
Ovid was Roman, and he didn't speak Spanish, and he never said that.
Klaus!
What a darling child. I have it underlined. I'll show you later. Mr. Poe, I will raise these orphans as if they were my own. Now, where do I sign for the fortune? Children. How do we get this done? Oh, you won't officially have guardianship until the hearing Thursday morning. I see. And what am I to do with them until then? Excuse me? Nothing? Never mind. Yes. Well, I'd better be getting back to the bank. Oh, can't you stay? I was going to pull out some board games, followed by face painting, and make your own sundae. Well, if you must go. Now, children, remember, if you need anything, feel free to contact me at the bank. Orphans, let me show you around the house. And after all your chores are done, ski, this is where you'll sleep, time permitting. As you can see, I've stocked the place with a multitude of jollies, knickknacks, and paddywhacks for your amusement. I find that giving is the greatest gift of all. Whew. If I had music behind me, you'd be crying right now. By the way, there's a small rat infestation problem in the house. Make yourself useful and take care of it. I do it myself, but I find rats to be deeply unpleasant. I don't know. Perhaps there's something about them that reminds me of myself.
Klaus, that was a very big rat.
How are we gonna get rid of rats? Exterminators use traps and poisons. We don't have anything.
Like many people, Violet Baudelaire was afraid of rats and didn't want to have anything to do with them. Unlike many people, she was also a brilliant inventor. Anyone who knew Violet well could tell she was thinking very hard when her long hair was tied up in a ribbon to keep it out of her eyes.
I've got an idea for a device that'll do the job. I'll need a spring, a broom, a coffee can, and that boxing glove.
Both Baudelaire children will be needed on this adventure. Try switching to Klaus now. Well done. At times, the children will be faced with more laborious tasks. A phrase which here means pushing heavy objects across the room.
It's my turn.
Nice work. While jumping is only recommended for people with strong knees or insects in their trousers, let's give it a go. Stealing is a very impolite habit, and it is something you should never, ever, ever, ever do. Borrowing, on the other hand, is tolerable. Collect that boxing glove now. Even the smartest person in the world can be forgetful at times. If you've forgotten what you're looking for, this list should do the trick. Once you feel you have spent enough time in this dreadful place, you may leave through that door. In these dark moments, when their spirits were down, one thing always made the children feel better. Memories of their late mother and father, who they missed very much. While I personally am not a fan of small, dark spaces, Sunny Baudelaire was extremely brave for her age.
Sunny, try biting through the board that's blocking the door.
Sunny liked to bite things with her 4 very sharp teeth. Sunny didn't enjoy pushing nearly as much as biting, but she would do anything to help her brother and sister.
Thanks, Sunny. I wonder what these are. Maybe we'll need them later.
We'll start with the coffee can. That'll serve as a casing for the device. Next, we'll use the broom. It'll be the handle you hold on to, Klaus. Next up, the spring. Springs store and supply energy, which we'll be needing for sure. And last, the boxing glove. Guaranteed to deliver a solid punch. And there you have it. I call it the Brilliant Bopper.
I'll take it from here.
The Brilliant Bopper. Perfect for shaking hands with extremely large people or clearing rats out of a room. Your choice.
more.
Ew! More rats!
I'm getting good at this. Let's keep looking. We'll need to find a key for this. We'll need to find a key for this.
Oh no! This house is overrun!
We should find the kitchen. I bet most of them are in there.
This house is filthy! How can anyone live like this?
Could save here, but I'm gonna get the parcel and then save, I think. I have time to do that.
We've got the rotten fruit. Let's look around for the other items.
We don't have the key yet.
We'll need to find a key for this.
Hi.
It's not gonna let us open the door, is it? There's not to do in here. The bookcase has already been moved.
It's my turn.
Yeah. We don't have the key yet.
We'll need to find a key for this.
Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm gonna get to the parcel and then save. Oh, wrong door. Yeah, that's all I have time for. go tomorrow. Probably have some more for 7. Depends if I sleep in or not though. Bye.